Thursday, Wednesday afternoon, 2:30 train.
Yes, yes.
And then obviously to there, see the premiere, and then back on the last train back.
Will you catch it, do you think?
Well, I hope so. We've got this Swiss...
Well, Chatsworth House obviously has been here for a long time. It houses one of the most important private collections in the world, and it is visited by a very large number of people. Several 100,000 people come here every year. It is very expensive to run and to maintain. It costs about £4 million a year. And so in order to pay for that, we have established a charitable trust which looks after it all.
There's about 20 gardeners, which sounds a lot, but actually they're split up into smaller teams. So we've got 3 in the glass houses, 3 in the kitchen garden. There's about 10 that look after the main formal gardens, and then there's about 6 or 7 that look after the park outside. So it is quite a big team, but that's 1,000 acres of park and 100 acres of garden, so it's a big area they cover. But then it says something about wearing loose clothes because it may involve stuff outside.
All of our food we like to source, if we can, within the boundaries of Derbyshire and the Peak District. If not, then we'll go a bit further afield, but we like to keep everything at the end on the table as British as it can possibly be. So we have Bakewell puddings because we're next to Bakewell, etc., etc.
Are you just setting up and going, or are you working tonight?
Well, there's not much of a late night, is there? Because it's quite an early, it's at 5.
Worked on Saturday. And then yesterday, I felt really weird not going. I thought I had this real tug to like...
Should be there.
Yeah.
The scale of the cleaning required when the house is open to visitors all has to be done before they arrive. So we've got half a mile of visitor route to clean before the visitor comes. That all gets done every day. And then in the winter, when we do the deep clean, we have things like the Great Dining Room chandelier, which has 2,763 pieces in it. Takes a week and a half and 3 people.
Well, we found that customers really do value the use of a movie map, and here's the one that we produced for the Pride and Prejudice movie, and this in fact generated £2.4 million worth of visitor spending. So as a result, we've now gone to produce another movie map for the celebrating the launch of The Duchess, starring Keira Knightley again. So we're hoping customers are going to really look to this to help plan their holidays into the Peak District in Derbyshire.
We are aware of the other places and the other things that our visitors do when they're not coming to Chatsworth. And we are, for instance, cheaper than going to a local football match, much cheaper than going to, say, Manchester United. And other visitor attractions more similar to Chatsworth, other stately homes, we are in line with those prices. We have to be, because that's our market and people are aware of what it costs. But we always offer very good value.
I do think it was good value for money, actually. I thought it was going to be more expensive than what it was, so it was really, really reasonable. It was quite good. And when you see how they look after the place, you can see where the money goes to. it's really worth it.